All right, let's finish off this portion with job 104. So in job 104, we're making 70 cars with cloth seats and a racing stripe. Okay, so our raw materials are going to be the 70 cars times 10,000 per car. Since we've been through 4 of these, I don't have to look up the costs anymore, but if you're wondering where I'm getting those numbers, go back and look at jobs 102, 103, or 101, and it'll show you where I'm getting them. In fact, I'll just show you really quick. It's that first instructions page where we identified our direct costs, but I'm not going to take the time to keep going back. All right, and hopefully that's okay. Let me know if I was a little quick to pull the trigger on that, and I will make sure I do better in future videos. All right, so our seats, we're doing cloth seats. We need 70 cars worth, so 70 cars times our cloth seats cost us $1,000, so that's $70,000. And our racing stripe, this actually I have to go look up because it's been a while, is $100 worth of paint. So it's going to be 70 cars times $100 worth of paint for 7,000. So we end up with 777,000, which has got to be a lucky number. So if you need to pause this and go buy a lottery scratcher, have at it. All right, our direct labor. So our basic car kit, again, we're making 70 cars, and our direct labor per basic car kit was 200. So it's going to be 14,000. Our seats, again, 70 cars times $40 per car. So 2,800, and our racing stripe is going to be 70 cars times $20 per car, or 1,400. So the total cost of direct labor on this job of 70 cars is going to be 18,200. All right, my overhead, remember we are applying overhead at a rate of $2 of overhead for every $1 of direct labor. So we are going to multiply our direct labor by 2 to figure out how much overhead we're going to apply. So plus times 2 plus times 2. Okay, so our total overhead is going to be 36,400, which is twice 18,200, which makes sense. All right, so our total cost for basic car kit is going to be 742,000. For seats, 78,400, and for racing stripes, 11,200. If you add up those 3 numbers, you get 831,600. I'm going to add my totals across the bottom to make sure they match, and they do. If I'm using a spreadsheet like this, because it's all formula based, they should match. But if I was doing this by hand, I would absolutely check my numbers both ways to make sure that they match. So if you find yourself doing this by hand because you've printed out the homework or on a quiz or an exam, and you're more comfortable using your calculator rather than an Excel spreadsheet, that's totally fine, but do make sure you're checking your work. No sense in turning in something with a mistake if you could have easily caught it. All right, my friends, we are done calculating the costs on our 4 jobs. So then we are going to move on to the next part of this exercise in the next video. Bye.